In this video, I want to talk to you about having a skills budget. A skills budget. So this could be a personal development budget, a professional development budget. All it is a fancy word for you're saving money, or you're dedicating a certain amount of money every single month to your learning, to you improving your skills, to you getting better. Just you're thinking about what do I need to spend, what do I need to invest in myself so that I can get better. And so we're our best investment. So there's nothing else we could spend our money on that's more valuable than the money that we would spend on ourselves to be better wives or spouses or mothers or daughters or sisters or friends, employees, employers. There's nothing else we could spend our money on that's more important or more valuable than the money we would spend on ourselves to be better, to think better, to improve our lives. So think about a skills budget. What do you need to spend money on? Or what do you see? What skills do you need to improve? What skills do you need to attain that you can set aside money every single month for those skills? And so years ago, I heard that it's important that we spend at least 10% of our income every single year improving our skills. And we will see that come back to us, a lot more than 10%. So it is so important that we think about what skills we need to learn, how much money is it going to cost us, what is 10% of our income. So 10% of our income for the year divided by 12. What do I need to spend money on? Maybe it's books, maybe it's a Coursera, maybe it's LinkedIn Learning, maybe it's going to a webinar, going to a conference, whatever it is. Maybe it's joining a coaching program, maybe it's a combination of each one of these. But every single person, especially with technology changing, AI changing things as quickly as it is, every person needs to have a skills budget, some type of personal development or professional development budget where you have money set aside to improve your skills. You're not dependent on your employer to invest in you. You're investing in yourself because you're valuable. You want to continue to be valuable. You want to continue to have a competitive edge. And the only way to do that is to spend money on yourself. And of course, if your employer will spend money on you, will invest money on you every single year for you to attend conferences and for you to be a part of associations, for you to go to attend webinars, by all means do that as well. But make sure that you are investing in yourself. There's so many things that we need to improve ourselves. There's so many skills that we need to learn just to stay competitive. And so having some type of budget every single month, investing in yourself so you can get better, every single month is so important. So if you hadn't thought about this, think about this. Think about how much money you need, what skills you are trying to improve. How would you improve those skills? Would you take a course on Coursera? Would you take a course on Udemy? Where would you invest this money? Would you go back and get an additional degree? Would you get a certificate or certification? What would you spend the money on to improve your skills? Most of us know we need to improve our skills. We need to learn more about technology. We need to learn more about AI. There's so many things that we need to learn as things are changing so fast. There's no way we could just graduate from college 5 years ago or 2 years ago and think that we have the adequate skills. There's no way. Even if we graduated 6 months ago or 3 months ago, we still need to be dedicated to continuous learning. There's so many skills that we need to learn to continue to get better and better. Think about spending an hour or two every single day learning new technology. Every single day. As things change so quick, there's so many resources, there's so many things available to us that we can learn something new every single day. So consider an hour or two every single day just so you can stay competitive. Learn how to learn. So, sometimes we take these courses, we go to conferences, and then 3 months later, 6 months later, we can't remember what we learned. And so we want to make sure that we are effective in how we learn. We're taking notes, that we're maybe quizzing ourselves. Maybe we have flashcards. Maybe we are asking ourselves questions about what we read. Maybe we have spaced learning where we're, maybe we start out with reviewing it again in 24 hours and then maybe again in a week, maybe again in a month. So we just have this continuous space learning until we have it. We know this material kind of backwards and forwards. You might read your notes on whatever your topic is every single day so that you can, solidify it in your brain so you can remember it. But repetition, reviewing the material over and over again will help you to solidify and to, get better at whatever it is, to learn it, where you'll know it. So just some things to be thinking about is having a budget, a personal development, a professional development budget every single month to improve your skills, to become a better version of yourself.